What's up, folks? Simulation for the Nation here. Hope you're doing very well. You join me from Marxville, USA for the Greatest USA Challenge as we are pushing along with getting our fields ready to go. Today, I need your help, and in this video, I need you to help me decide, well, how we're going to get our anhydrous ammonia onto the field here. We have picked up a tank. You may have seen we just drove past the new anhydrous filling station that we've got put in there. That's great. But we have a little bit of a problem with this, and I want to try and find a solution for it. And I'm sure anyone watching who is using this kind of gear frequently should be able to help us kind of find the best solution. Come on, don't let me crash. There you go. I need a tractor. Well, I don't need a tractor. I need a setup. I need an applicator, a rig, a nice big cultivator which has a low enough horsepower, but is still compatible with the anhydrous ammonia. Currently, the ones I have require around 400 horsepower, which is way out of my wheelhouse. My John Deere there has about 200 and something, 240 I think it is. So I need some help on that front. Now, if you have any suggestions, do let me know. I'll show you. We're just going to swing into here. So I'll show you the tank itself. Here is our lovely tank. Now, this mod does come with some, a couple of cultivators, but they're just too big for what I need. So what we're going to try and do is ideally find something that can function with this and is compatible, but comes at a little bit more of a realistic price and horsepower requirement. So I can obviously alter that one, but as I come down to here, we're in cultivators here. It is going to be either the colossally big John Deere 49, this is the 2623, which requires 400 horse, or there's this guy here which requires 500 horse. So it's not exactly ideal. And obviously we need to try and find a way that we can get around this. I just can't pull it on my tractor. So here we go. I have currently got 203 and 211. So I really need something a bit smaller. If you know what that might look like, do let us know down below in the comment section there. Drop a link in there if you have one. I can go and find it. Or just leave the name or the website you got it from there. I'll go and do a bit of digging around there because yeah, I need a little bit of help really. And I'm sure I'd love to get your help on there as well, because I want to kind of put these crops into process here and start the growing cycle as realistically as you would do really for the area. So I want to use the correct methodology and the techniques. And as far as I can gather here, this would be a great starting point. As I book it along here, this is a mistake. Oh, not again. Get in there. Just gentle drive, that's all we're doing. Now, we did spend about 15 grand on a rather large anhydrous ammonia filling station, but hey, we needed something and it will do. It'll keep us going there. When you think about it, we're not going to be buying fertilizer really moving forward here, so this is going to be our source. So that'll work for me. It's on my land here as well, so it's nicely tucked out of the way there, which is fantastic to see. So I am all looking forward to it. Let's get around here. And let's see, it's currently empty, so we'll see how easy this thing is to fill up. These tanks are huge, by the way. I didn't think they were this big. Look at the size of them. Okay, we should just kind of pop up here. I've often seen these driving through the prairies of Canada, but never really had to, obviously, never had to use them. Let's see. Not filling. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. And we're done. So we're gonna just take this back up to the yard here. We'll park up for now until we can figure out exactly, where we're gonna plug this into and what that's gonna look like. But we're gonna do a little bit of spreading work anyway. We're gonna get to use some of our other new kit. We're gonna get out the John Deere with the muck spreader on and the Bobcat, and we're gonna get some lime put down onto the fields there, which should be something a bit different to do. But hey, why not? We need to get it put out there. We can't quite get drilling just yet. We can do contract work, but we can't get our own work in there. So we'll make the most of this whilst we can. And yeah, just again, swing this into here. I might even have to just cut the corner of this field off and landscape it over, because we do need this space. Using it very frequently. Okay. Alright, and so at this point in time there, I think we are doing pretty good. I mean, it's nice. I like this. I like just playing around with different gear. Now, what I could do the easiest way, wouldn't be the most accurate, would be for me just to tinker with the size of the horsepower requirements in the XML for that cultivator, but that wouldn't be very accurate, so we'll leave that for now. However, oh, listen to it go. Fantastic. Now I should have the lime extension script on here, which should work wonderfully well. We're going to go and just stick a bit of lime in, try and get this whole field done with lime before we rip through it with the plow, and then we'll be able to yeah, get the drilling going after that as well there. So should be good. We just need to kind of get moving with it all, really, I think is the only thing left to do at this stage. I would leave this about here, I guess. Looking like as easy as possible to film. Run back to the yard. I like the yard. I think I might need to extend it a little bit. It's just not quite big enough for what I need. So we'll have to kind of have a look into that one. I'm sure we can do it. Let's just take the skid steer, which should be hidden right there. Wonderful. So I hope you're all fantastic. This is coming out to you on Friday. Let me know how your week has been going on there, what you got planned coming up for the weekend there. What are you looking forward to on Farm Sim? If you have indeed tried out the Rotner DLC, let me know how that's going. Unfortunately, it's very busy with work there, so I wasn't able to put any kind of a preview out there per se, but we have had a bit of a play around with it. The thing is, if you're into forestry, it's brilliant. It'll be a fantastic DLC there. If that's your bag, really, if forestry is your thing, then absolutely I can understand that would be brilliant. Forestry for myself is not great, but I can still really appreciate the effort and the design and the modeling that goes into such a device there. So it really is quite something to see. But yeah, I'm always intrigued to see what the new mod looks like, what a new DLC pack looks like from Giants there. So it's always pretty cool. All right, and attack we go. Oh, I feel this could take some time. See how we get on here. Is that just lifted the back end in the air? Yes. Good. So this is not working out too well. Might need to redress this plan, I think. See if we can figure out a way to make this work. I'm gonna go and grab all of the equipment I need. We're gonna get this idea into place. So hopefully, in the blink of an eye, we'll be back with Plan B. We'll see how it looks. Here comes Plan B to the rescue. Hopefully, this will get us all done nice and quickly here. This is not mine, of course. We're in a bit of a pinch, so we've leased a huge, big spreader, which is not going to topple over on me either, which is always essential when you're trying to load something up. So that is a little frustrating, but we'll have to figure out a way, maybe look to get some conveyor belts in for something like this moving forward there. I do know I can also, I think that I can just take the spreader straight to the lime cell point in the future there if I need to, but we'll see how we get on, because that might require an awful lot of work to it and fro, and which if we can avoid, I want to avoid. So we'll see how we get on with this one though, and then we'll take it from there. We'll just gotta kind of get this all up and away. This is filling up a little better though. That's the ticket. Love to see it. Okay then. So yeah, we've taken on a few of the contracts since we were last here. That we finished plowing up our own field. That we plowed up a big contract as well. I think, if memory serves, that was field number 6 that we did. That was worth about 13 grand. We've got a few more to do as well, because we're trying to take on as many as we can, obviously, during this time, just to really crank on and rack up some more funds. Because I'm spending it pretty quickly at the moment, and we need to try and figure that out. But yeah, the big thing I want to try and do is get some more plowing contracts, get some drilling contracts as well that we can either do with our own gear, or I want to rent a beam drilling anyway for when we come to do my own land. So we might just try and, if we lease one for a day, try and capitalize as much as possible on as many different contracts. Will pay for itself, really. All right, so let's see how we get on here, shall we then, folks? We're gonna go down to try and keep it in some kind of pattern here. We're gonna head down this way, and then we'll start at the very far side and work our way up here. That seems to be logical. I have no idea how. I would assume this spreader is going to put out the width of the spreader they're working with, at least. So we'll have to wait and see. I could be wrong. Hopefully it puts out a little bit wider. Otherwise, it's going to take so much time. But I guess we'll have to cross that bridge. Really. Let's see how we get on, folks, shall we? Oh, there you go. It's a bit wider. Well, that's not too bad. Nice. It's like 3 times the width I thought it might be. Fantastic. And we're booking it along as well. Got 10,000 litres in here. That's a lot for a spreader. I'll take that. So we're going to try and get this field covered over as quickly as possible here. We'll work this in, and then, like I said, this is ready for drilling whenever the time may be. A lot to go at though. We want to get all of our land done and then focus on as many other contracts as we can get our hands on. Of course, we're not quite there with those yet though, so I've only done 1 drilling contract to date, so we may as well take this opportunity to just get pushing along with our own work. Let me know, like I mentioned in chat there, which one you'd like to see, which cultivator would work well for anhydrous ammonia application. And yeah, we'll definitely want to try and get something a little bit varied, a little bit more true to life on there, because I think that would be perfect. Yeah, it's looking good. Mighty John Deere looks beautiful. It's a nice looking spreader as well there. That is looking grand. Got some good working width on here. One thing we'll do is just kind of go straight up here for now. Cut this field into 2 because we can get this those bits done on a long stretch. And this right here, we'll just kind of focus on getting all taken care of at once. All right. Also looking to see if I can kind of get a little bit of fun going onto this map here. Maybe getting some like a bit of off-roading done, because this map looks like it's got some pretty cool areas. So let me know of any good buggies out there or any good 4x4 trucks or anything like that. If we can try and get it in, then try and leverage it into the dirt-free farm aspect. We'll of course look to do that. Just to kind of bring in the fun to it all, really. I think that's what we should always be trying to do. Around this corner. We'll spread about here, but I do believe at some point we're going to extend this land out, because I want to extend the yard out really, so that'll have to come in due time. But yeah, for right now, we're cracking along. Looks good to me. Looks good to me. So I think what we'll do, we've got about half a tank left. We're just going to stick this into a time lapse. We'll get this finished, load it up, and rinse and repeat. We'll keep going until this field is looking all nice and evenly covered. Well, alright then folks, I think that's just about done here. We've got a little bit left in the hopper, but we'll leave that there. We'll just kind of spin it out on the way to go and fill this up again, and then we'll rinse and repeat for the rest of the day here till we get this all taken care of there. Give ourselves a little bit more room to turn around here, because I think we were running a little bit tight there, but all is well. It's going on quicker than I imagined it would, so I'm happy about that. Nice spreader to have, this one. Good capacity, nice and quick working width, and working speed. Will be looking good for the future, I have no doubt. For now though, we're going to leave this all here, so thank you ever so much for watching and assisting me with this challenge as we kind of get going through it there. For now, I have been Simulation for the Nation. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you have enjoyed and if you've yet to do so and you want to see more from the Great USA Challenge, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Simulation for the Nation, and we'll see you all in the next one. Catch you later.